Thailand, they're notorious for having porous banking systems that are a real problem. But how close is it to coming to the United States? What is it? How does this work?
Well, how it works is that the organizations, these criminal syndicates, they install skimmers over the actual ATM machines. And so the first line of attack is they're going to take your PIN number and your PIN information and your credit card information, and then they're going to do withdrawals of your own account as if it was you in front of the ATM machine. The second attempt is they're going to come in through the vendors that service these types of ATM machines. Sometimes there's third-party organizations that service these types of machinery. And so they might actually hack or infiltrate the actual service provider, and then they're actually doing the software updates so that they're actually planning malicious code into these organizations and these types of ATM machines.
Okay.
So that essentially will start releasing cash on its own.
And we've got this Russian gang that's put forth this thing called Boo Trap, B-U-H Trap. This worked so well in Taiwan and Thailand, it started spewing out more than 2.6 million in cash from some of these ATMs, and they had gone through with the lines of code in the ATM. So that, to me, just looks so obvious that this could possibly happen here. But I guess you have to go to the actual machines that manufacture the ATM. There's a company called Wincor Nixdorf. That's out of Germany. First Commercial London's office was hit. But again, this is pretty stunning to me, and I don't want to wait around for the bank to get this right. I don't want to wait around for the ATM companies to get this right. We've got to be more vigilant. How?
And this is the insider threat issue that we're talking about. We've heard about time and time again over the last decade of, organizations and individuals inside these companies could be working for other criminal organizations while they're repairing these ATM machines. So how does a consumer protect themselves from these? Well, one, if you can do your withdrawals from the bank tellers themselves. If you have to, go to an ATM machine that's inside of a banking facility rather than one that you might find in an isolated area or a street or a mall, somewhere where that is easily accessible. So focus on where you want to do an ATM withdrawal. And the third thing is really use, if you can, your debit card with pin and chip. Right? Do not use your magnetic strip if you don't have to. Focus on the way that you actually use it, and stay away from debit cards if you can.
Well, look,
whatsoever.
Yeah, and we're hearing of all kinds of things elsewhere. When you do online shopping, for example, there are all kinds of fake apps. You have to be super careful of those. And then there's something malicious, tiny URLs. How do I spot those? Something called clickjacking. Clickjacking.
So clickjacking, you have to install programs like Sophos and LastPass. These are all free programs that you can download that will prevent, when you open up an email and there's a tiny URL behind what looks like a major retailer's logo, or hey, click here to register for a Black Friday discount or a coupon, it will block you from actually going to that malicious website. So there are free tools out in the market that actually help you, and it's just an educational process that take a minute. Look at, some providers out there that are free to charge that will help you from these types of organizations that have clickjacking. You know what
we're going to do? We're going to get some of those from you. We're going to put them up on Facebook.com/Liz Claman and put all of this information up there. We are just days away from Black Friday, folks. Joe has great ideas to protect yourself. We're going to help you do that. Joe, thank you very much.
It's free. Thank you so much, Liz.
Okay, we're going to put that up on our Facebook page. Joe Loomis, CyberSponse CEO.